Every August, the Red Fort serves as the primary stage for India's assertion of sovereignty. It is the backdrop for the national flag and a symbol of independence. Yet behind these imposing sandstone gates lies a physical record of systematic destruction. The British military dismantled 80% of the original structures within these walls. As this floor plan shows, the intricate network of palaces and gardens was wiped away, leaving the hollowed-out shell that visitors see today. The grounds today are marked by a jarring physical collision: delicate, poetic marble pavilions standing in the shadow of crude utilitarian military blocks. In 1638, Emperor Shah Jahan began construction on what he called Qila-e-Mubarak, the Blessed Fort. He envisioned more than a defensive stronghold. He wanted a residential masterpiece for his new capital, Shah Jahanabad. The design prioritized environmental engineering, resulting in a self-sustaining, interactive paradise that utilized the nearby Yamuna River to create a climate of its own. Architect Ustad Ahmad Lahori manifested this vision through staggering opulence. Inside the Diwan-e-Khas, the hall of private audience, the ceilings were forged from solid silver, and the white marble walls plated with pure gold. The walls featured parchinkari, a technique where artisans carved precious stones directly into the white marble to create flawless botanical scenes. This hall housed the Peacock Throne, costing more to build than the Taj Mahal and serving as the original home of the Kohinoor diamond. This display of gold and silver supported a sophisticated environmental design. To survive the 110-degree Delhi summers, the architects integrated a cooling system called the Nar-and-Bihisht, or the Stream of Paradise. This cross-section shows the mechanics at work. Cold water was channeled through stone canals in the floors. The dense marble acted as a thermal mass, absorbing heat. As water flowed, it drew heat away, functioning as natural air conditioning. In the Palace of Colors, the Rang Mahal, they added optical engineering to the cooling effect. Thousands of tiny, angled mirrors in the ceiling reflected candlelight off a central lotus fountain, simulating a sparkling night sky. These systems created a scientifically perfected microclimate designed to project an image of divine perfection. Following the 1857 uprising, the British recaptured the fort. Their strategy moved from military occupation to a deliberate campaign of cultural erasure. They bulldozed the Mehtab Bagh, a vast moonlight garden, and replaced its flower beds and fountains with these bleak, rectangular red brick army barracks. Inside the Rang Mahal, soldiers used knives to gouge out the precious stones and optical mirrors that had once created the starry night effect. They converted the pristine marble palaces into military kitchens. The greasy smoke from cooking fires was allowed to rise and chemically bond with the white stone, permanently blackening the royal pavilions. The Mumtaz Mahal, built to honor the memory of the emperor's wife, was repurposed into a prison where Indian freedom fighters were held in chains. By converting royal gardens into barracks and palaces into kitchens and prisons, the British systematically replaced the fort's culture of leisure with the cold mechanics of colonial occupation. The dismantling of the buildings mirrored the treatment of the last Mughal emperor, 82-year-old Bahadur Shah Zafar. The British staged Zafar's trial for treason directly inside the Diwan-e-Khas. He was forced to stand as a prisoner in the same hall where his ancestors had once ruled the entire subcontinent from the Peacock Throne. After witnessing the murder of his sons, the emperor was exiled to a prison in Burma. He died in a foreign cell, writing poetry about his grief over having no homeland for his burial. The British stripped the wealth and blackened the marble to erase the legacy of the Mughals, but the attempt at permanent erasure did not succeed. On August 15, 1947, the British Empire departed India. At the fort's Lahori Gate, Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru hoisted the flag of an independent nation, reclaiming the site for the Indian people. The presence of these barracks within the palace grounds leaves the Red Fort as a physical record of India's history, a site of imperial achievement, absolute ruin,